ladies and gentlemen, the teeny little guy.
Teeny little guy pops right up before your eye. He's no bigger than your thumb.
Snap your fingers, here I come.
I don't want to be a crybaby like everybody's saying here today, but I will do it because I want to be a good sport. You know, I if there's one thing, and you can talk to Bob Levy, and Bob Levy is a very honest guy. He will tell you that I am 100% honest. I never lie. I don't exaggerate. I don't lie. I'm very, you know.
But Rob will hurt you. That's
what you don't want her. She fucking gained about 200 pounds since she left me for my cousin. So she's like, you know, she's pregnant. And anyway, I ended
up with your kid or his kid.
His kid, but the kid ended up dying.
What'd you have to do with that? No, come on, dude. Dude, you really have like no soul.
Well, no, I don't. Why would I care? Now I won because all of a sudden, anyway, I got my condo back. I got joint custody of my daughter. I got this stupid restraining order dropped. And let me tell you, now my ex-wife is about 200 pounds heavier. Listen, maybe that's why I'm not a good man. I don't let women get comfortable. Like, don't get comfortable to where you think you could be 500 pounds when I met you when you were, you know, $120.
How does she feel? I mean, your daughter, how does she feel that you're sitting there saying that her mom is a disgusting pig?
I'm going to plead the fifth on that, Ray.
Like, that's got to be like, even if you hate your ex-wife, which
said worse
sounds
about
like,
me, and she's had her turned against me for a while. So yeah, I've kind of let more loose. I was never this loose until you know.
That's got to be. I didn't know you had a daughter with her. Like, that's,
yeah.
You got to kind of take, even if the dude like fucked you over.
You have kids?
You just no, but you just celebrated that her potential half brother isn't alive. Like, come on.
Yeah. Well, listen, Ray, I don't care.
That sounds cold.
They're scumbags, and I was trying to be a good person, and I tried to get along with them for the kid after that, but it's you know, it hasn't gone well. And then there's some evidence that's come across my desk from the girl I was friends with that dated that he was kind of messing with underage kids.
What, all right, that's either it happened or it didn't. If it's not,
well, the girl said it happened, and she's in her she's 20 now, but she has wrote me several letters and saying that it happened. But
why are you talking to this underage girl? That doesn't make you look too innocent.
She's not underage anymore, you dummy. I said she contacted me. She's 20 now, but you know, she said when she was 11 that this guy you know, was molesting her.
This is I don't want to. How did he know this kid? Why were they? Did she also work at the like? How was she? Like, that's just weird. Like,
she was the niece of the girl that I hired at this video store that Travis broke up her marriage.
Oh, so the lady that, I like how you had to include that she had the hots for you. The married lady, but then she went with your cousin. So what happened with your cousin and the lady that was married? So he broke up that marriage. Did he live? Did he live with that
scumbag? And she kicked him out of the house in New York.
And that's when he came and moved in with you.
Came and moved with me. And I'm just telling you that recently, in the last year, she lived with her family. They had a big house in Long Island, and I've gotten 2 or 3 letters from this niece who's now 20.
What's this, letters like Dear John? They put a stamp on them and mail them. How do they know where to mail a letter to you?
Well, I
Or
mean,
are these emails, Facebook
I'm still
messages?
friends with I'm still friends with the girl that I hired. We were friends. We've taken trips together. We've always been good friends. Yeah, I listen. I'm not. He said somebody said I don't think he should be telling this story, and that's what happened was this girl was saying I don't. This is what happened to me, and he did this to me, and I said, well, y in New York you have all these years to press charges, and you can do that. I'm not comfortable with doing it. And I said, well, listen, I love my daughter, but there's nothing I can do. If I go and just say to the police, hey, someone told me this, I'm going to look like an idiot. You know, I'm going to look like an idiot. I'm going to look like an idiot. I'm going to look like an idiot.
I'm gonna look like an idiot. I'm gonna look like an idiot.
You know, it's been such a tragic, and I get it, women and young children that have been through this. They said they're not willing to open up and go through this. I said, well, I can't do this for you because I'll look like the crazy ex-husband that is
Right.
making up stories.
I'm gonna look like an idiot.
So where's it at now?
It's the same place it's been at. This girl wants me to swoop my daughter out of this living situation. And I said, I can't do that just by saying, hey, someone told me that, I said, there's now like,
Yeah, you're
there's,
in the middle of a lot of stuff.
yeah,
Softcast says jury is still out on this guy,
yeah,
but 100% not. So I don't
yeah,
know if he's talking about you or this
yeah.
cousin of yours. Well, I think he's thinking you might be all right, but
Mm.
yeah, it sounds like you got a lot of shit. Um, so what's I mean, I don't. This is personal, so I don't. I mean, I don't want to go down this road. But what's your relationship with your daughter? You guys, can
Um,
you talk about that? If you don't want to talk about, that's personal
I,
stuff.
yeah, I don't want to talk. Ugh, when I got the second letter, I said, what I would need to do. I said, I can't make it. I said, let me just put this in my ex-wife's radar. And I know she wouldn't believe it. And frankly, like, honestly, I don't know if it's true. This is just something that was sent to me. But, if it's your kid,
Well, also, like,
you want it out there. So
I
I said, even if she
you
doesn't
all right,
believe it, at
can
least,
I ask you
yeah.
this? You still talk to your daughter, right? Like, you guys talk?
Well, I'm trying to tell you this, right? But
Okay.
so I forwarded the second note to my ex-wife. I said, "Hey, listen, this is the second time this has been sent to me. I just wanted to put it in your radar." And she flipped out and went nuts. And then she had my daughter send a nasty message to me about it, saying that I was making up stories and all that. And it was just it was a whole thing. But I mean, as a dad, I just said, if someone is sending me a letter saying that the guy that's living with my daughter molested them, whether it's true or not, I just want to put it out there and out on the radar. So it's, someone's, I said, even if my ex-wife doesn't believe me, it'll be on her radar.
Yeah, one like, your relationship with, your daughter, though, before any of this happened, like, your relationship with your daughter, you guys talk, like,
Yeah.
honestly about something like, I almost would have been like, don't even let her know about I mean, this is devil's advocate and also like, hindsight's 2020, but like, I just look at it like, maybe present it if you can go back in time, like just talk like, is everything cool? Like, I don't know, with your daughter, like around, not even let her know about the letters or whatever, but being like,
I didn't tell my daughter, and I wouldn't do that. But that's
yeah,
the thing is. The thing is with my ex-wife, she treats my daughter like she's a friend, and like she doesn't treat her like as a parent. I would never bring that up to my daughter. I would never do that because I don't have the facts. And like I said, this girl wasn't
Right.
pressing charges. I was just bringing it to my ex-wife's attention. And within 10 minutes of bringing it to my ex-wife's attention, my daughter starts texting me in a rage, and because my ex-wife ran and told, look what your dad said, and that's it's just how it is.
Yeah, I don't know how you delicately maybe say something to your cousin, be like, hey, I don't know. I don't know how to navigate through that, but like I don't know. If I can go back in time, if I were you, like maybe I would have talked to your daughter first and try to
Well, I
feel
didn't
out
want
the
to
whole
talk to my daughter
situation.
about it because
No, no,
then
you don't bring it up like, hey, did you know that
I
your
want to be like
your s-
I brought and
your
and I didn't
stepdad's a
even
creep?
I didn't even bring it up to my ex-wife in a negative way. Like, look. I said, hey, listen, I don't know if it's true, but it's the second time that it's brought up to me. So I just wanted to bring it to your attention. This was a letter that was sent to me. And that's all I sent. And it was very cordial and nice, but but I mean that's what happened.
Did you give the best man speech at their wedding?
No, I didn't.
Like,
Yeah.
fair is fair. That'd be hilarious if he asked you, like, this is awkward, but I
Yeah.
did give the best man speech at your wedding. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to do it?
I think these two kids are gonna make it.
Oh man.
Yeah, this has been going on for a while, but I'm not trying to start a whole thing about it. This is just as a father, when something is brought to my attention like that, I brought it to one person, the mother that was there, and she just couldn't let it go, and started a whole thing about it.
Jesus, man. So where are you at now? Like
The same place when I sent this forwarded this letter about 5 or 6 months ago.
so that was 6 months ago. When's the last time you like hung out with your daughter? Like talked to your daughter and
Not since before that.
so this if you can go back in time, would you have even mentioned it to your ex-wife?
God, and I struggle with it off and on, and and I talked to my family about it, and we agreed.
Who do you talk to in your family? You said this
My,
family.
my
You
aunt,
make it sound like it's the mafia.
no, it's like it's and I
The
said,
family. Keep it in the family.
and they said,
The familia. The
my
familia.
ex-wife's not gonna believe this. They're like, this girl has no reason to make it up, and they said, well, and we discussed, she's not gonna believe this, but at least it'll be in the back of her mind, so she'll keep an eye out.
Yeah, but it messed up your situation with your daughter.
Wow, I didn't think that, that's why I didn't bring it up to my daughter. I just said to my ex-wife, hey, listen, I didn't say like the guy you're married to is a pedophile, and when angry, I just said, hey, listen, I don't know what's going on
I
here.
almost would have went to maybe your cousin and be like, dude, this is what's
Wow.
going on.
My cousin, just to let you know, he's not a very trustworthy guy. If you know what I mean,
But he
Rob.
was your best friend for years. So it's not like
Yeah, but he's my best friend that fucking went with my ex-wife to file a restraining order against me until I won in court to have my house and my child taken away from me. It's not
but
as Ray, you're not a married man, you're not a guy with a kid, and believe me, going into that, I don't think of these situations either. But this is what the hand I was dealt. I don't know how to deal with a situation like this.
did you let Karen Margolis know all about this on your first date?
No.
Then
Karen
you wouldn't,
Margolis and I, we didn't have a date. We just hung out as friends.
and then you wonder why there was no second date. This was your opening. This was your opener.
Yeah. Hey, Rob, nice to meet you. Have I told you about my ex-wife and my daughter?
Yeah. Did you know there's a sexual predator living in the same house as my daughter?
Yes. This all came out after the dinner with Karen Margolis.
Wow.